Number 41 is rocks and rolls. And we've reached the point that I was really excited to get to because we're going to take all of those ideas that we've been working on and make some new rhythms, rhythms that aren't just maybe 12 bars, but they're even longer, different passes through, different chord inversions, different kinds of places on the guitar that are really going to speak to you and create really new, interesting blues rhythms. Let's get started. All right, so a great up-tempo, straight-ahead rock and roll type of thing, and we're throwing a bunch of ideas into this. What's cool is if we go way back to the beginning of the course, we're just right where we started with all the A5, D5, E5 type stuff. So that should be real familiar to you. You could actually, take bits and pieces of these and jump around in the course, but if you start from the beginning and get up to this point, man, it's probably going to be a lot easier to grasp. So we start off with that first 4 bars. That should be all stuff that you have seen and played thus far. Once you get to that point, jump up to, like I said, one of my favorite A7 inversions. It's going to say A7/E in your transcription. There's all that A7, A6 movement. Pull off from the C to the open A. Once you get to the next chord, the 4 chord, you're going to go to your D5. Now, in the past, I may have played it just like that, those 2 notes, but in the heat of the moment, my hand's really comfortable to grab that D chord. So I just kind of grab it like a D, like you play that D, take that second finger off, but I don't want to play that open E string, I want to mute it. So you get that kind of sound. And when you play these single note riffs, you can, if you hit that open 4th string along with it, that's cool. That's what I want. Hear that? The D is always riding along with it. If you do that or not, it's not a big deal. Hopefully you're rocking along with the band and they're playing like something similar to the backing track, so it'll sound good regardless. So if you're playing that riff off of the 4 chord, go to your D9. It should be very familiar because we've been playing that a lot. Back to the 1 chord. What I do on that second time around is I don't go to that. I actually go to this little triad. It's like a 7th triad, because it's 3 notes. And it's that flat 7, 3rd, 5th sound. It's probably, if this is one of my favorites, this is a close second. But you can use them both for A7. Now when we go to the 5, I get to that point and I jump up to the E9. Because we want some of this call and response. We want the chord stabs, we want the riffs. Now you go back to the D7 for the 4 chord. And then back to the 1. And then I play our 5 chord, our turnaround. We learned that way back when. It's just that E major chord with the dominant 7th in the top, 2nd string on the 3rd fret, that's your D note. And that wraps it up. Put all those little pieces together, now we're really getting somewhere.